Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the journey that I have gone through in the last 7 years. Of course, I cannot include all the details and all the nuances that I have lived. So it's been 7 years since I met human design, and it was amazing to see myself changing. It was amazing to see myself going through the conditioning. What I witnessed is that when I found human design, when I start to get to know my design the way I work in the world, often my mind will use human design to stay in control, to tell me what to do, to justify a certain behavior or things I do or things I don't do. And it's amazing to see the way I perceive now my authority from the beginning of the process, the way I perceive my aura now from the beginning of the process. What I can tell you is that it is like this 7 years of ups and downs, but in a way it's going up all the time. Every year, every month, every week, every day, I realized new things about myself. I was able to see the traumas and the pain and everything that is stored in my undefined centers. All the thoughts and beliefs that I carried about myself, the way I need to be, the way I'm supposed to be. And slowly but surely over time, through trial and error, through a lot of experiment and observation and trying out, I progressively, constantly exposed what is now me. And I know it's not the end of the road and it's never going to be the end of the road. But I definitely see the difference within myself in the last 7 years. Every step on the way I become closer to what I call my frequency, my essence, my power. I feel more comfortable with being a manifestor, being emotional, being a 6-2, being the channels that I carry. And the thing is that I no longer think about myself as my design. It's just the way I am, the way I live, the way I behave, the way I interact. What I do know is that it took a while to embody the knowledge. It took a while to take the information, logical information that I have received and actually live it in my body. And along the way, I was deeply and gratefully guided by other people that helped me to understand and to see clearly what it meant to be in my body. I see human design as a deep healing process. I have to unravel and unleash a lot of the things that were locking me. Were locking me to do things I want to do, locking me from talking in the way I want to talk, locking me from taking decisions in the way that is right for me. So throughout those 7 years, I also found a lot of forgiveness and compassion towards myself. Even though I knew there is a conditioning and a fear running my life right now, there was nothing I could do. It just was stronger than me. But I saw that moment after moment until today, the mind is losing its grip. The mind is very powerful, but slowly and progressively it's kind of becoming more and more weak, and something else is taking place, which is the place of the body. It's my life force, it's the life that passes through me. But it was not like this at all. Before I met human design, I felt very lonely and lost, and I could not understand what is happening in the world and the way I operate and the way I take decisions and where I fit in this crazy life. Human design helped me to understand what is my role, how I am here to navigate my life. Also to get to know my weaknesses and to get to know my challenges and which are the parts that I need to heal within me. But also it helped me to understand what is my power, where is my potential, where is my natural wisdom, and to put more emphasis on it. And during the years, if you follow my channels and if you follow me on social media, you saw me sharing my process, sharing my insights about human design through my unique perspective and the way I have lived human design. The difference between the first I met human design and the way I live it now, that now I don't need any keynotes to explain myself. I don't need any words to explain to myself and others why I do what I do. At the beginning, I was using the keynotes. In the beginning, I was using the knowledge to help me, to realize things, to support me, although sometimes the knowledge was an obstacle to me. But now I felt like the knowledge is just one tool that I'm using out of many, but who I am is not depending on that knowledge. But it was not like this in the first place. It took me a while to embody everything that I actually know about myself and to relive it in a way to forget all the things that are not relevant to my life. And I know it's an ongoing process that will last, and it's still lasting. But I definitely see that in the last 7 years, a lot have happened, and I'm very grateful that the first cycle of deconditioning is over, and a new cycle can begin. So if you are in the beginning of your process, or maybe in the middle of it, it takes 7 years until the cells of our body are completely transforming and changing all the cells in our body. And to live 7 years with a new awareness about my design allowed me to become who I am today. So the next years, the new cells are already operating from a new perspective, from a new awareness. So it's taking 7 years. And although it seems that, oh, so many is already happening and I'm already owning it before the 7 years are ending, but I needed to get to this point in order to see the whole perspective about this journey. I could never speak to you the way I speak now 7 years ago. I could never feel whatever I feel now 7 years ago. And it's a bliss and it's a gift to receive from human design. And now I can just live myself, my manifest real life. And it is possible for everybody to reach a certain place of peaceful and success and satisfaction and being surprised just by living, just by making decisions, simply by putting the mind aside and over again to be awake to a new way of being here. I'm very glad that I have the opportunity to share it with you, and thank you for listening. And if you have any questions or things you would like to share with me about your journey, you're very welcome to reach out to me. I would be happy to support you, empower you in any way. So your 7 years will pass the best way possible for you.